As you grow older, your body changes in ways you might not even notice at first. You might think more about your knees, your back, or even your memory. But there's one quiet organ inside you that rarely gets the spotlight: your liver. And yet this silent worker is what keeps so many of your other systems running smoothly. Think of your liver as the cleaning crew that never takes a day off. Every sip of coffee, every slice of cake, even the medicine you take for blood pressure or arthritis. Your liver has to sort it, process it, and decide what stays and what goes. It's like a tireless housekeeper who sorts through every piece of laundry you throw in the basket, making sure your body doesn't get buried in clutter. But here's the tricky part. After the age of 60, your liver doesn't scrub and polish as quickly as it used to. The filters slow down, the cleanup takes longer, and toxins, little troublemakers from food, alcohol, or even pollution, can build up faster. That's why seniors often feel more fatigue, experience sluggish digestion, or even notice their skin looking duller. It's not just old age. Often it's the liver waving a quiet little flag saying, "Help me out here." Now, the good news is this: nature has already given you some powerful tools to support your liver. You don't need fancy pills or expensive cleanses. You don't need to starve yourself on a strange detox diet. In fact, most of those fads can do more harm than good. What your liver truly loves is simple, natural, everyday food, especially vegetables that are loaded with compounds to protect and recharge it. Today, we're going to talk about 6 humble vegetables that act like superheroes for your liver: broccoli, Brussels sprouts, beets, spinach, kale, and asparagus. They don't come in shiny bottles or with complicated instructions. They sit right there in your grocery store, often overlooked, waiting to do their job. Each one works in a slightly different way. One might sweep away toxins, another might help your liver cells heal, while another gives your body the antioxidants it needs to fight the stress of aging. So if you've ever wondered why your energy isn't what it used to be, why your digestion feels heavier, or why that glass of wine hits you harder than before, it might be time to give your liver a little love. And trust me, the results can be surprising. When your liver works well, everything else feels easier. Your energy returns, your skin brightens, and even your mind feels clearer, because your body isn't dragging along the weight of leftover toxins. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 6 vegetables to add to your plate, and which one of them gives your liver the strongest antioxidant shield. Stay with me, because this is not about eating salads for the sake of dieting. This is about eating in a way that helps your body's natural cleaning crew shine again. And here's the hook to keep in mind. Your liver never stops working for you. So why not give it 6 simple foods to work with? Foods that could help you feel decades younger inside. When you think of broccoli, you might picture those little green trees sitting on your plate, sometimes ignored, sometimes pushed to the side. But let me tell you, if your liver could talk, broccoli would be at the top of its wish list. This humble vegetable acts like a broom sweeping through your system, brushing away the toxins that pile up with age. Here's the simple truth. As you grow older, your liver cells can become more fragile. Imagine them like old kitchen sponges. They still soak things up, but not quite as effectively as they did when new. Broccoli comes in like a fresh scrub brush, thanks to compounds called glucosinolates. Don't worry about the scientific word. All you need to know is that these compounds help your liver make special enzymes, which act like tiny janitors breaking down and flushing out harmful substances. Without enough of them, toxins can linger in your system much longer than you'd like. Think of it like this. If you've ever had a clogged kitchen sink, you know how frustrating it feels when the water just sits there, murky and slow. Broccoli is like pouring in the right cleaner that unclogs the pipes, letting everything flow freely again. That's what it does for your liver, clears the path so detox can happen smoothly. And here's the kicker. Broccoli doesn't just clean, it protects. Seniors often worry about inflammation, that silent fire inside the body that can cause joint pain, fatigue, or even damage organs over time. Broccoli has antioxidants, particularly vitamin C and sulforaphane, which cool down that fire. When your liver is inflamed, it's like a car engine overheating, sluggish, smoking, and at risk of shutting down. Broccoli steps in like a coolant, helping to keep the engine running at the right temperature. Some seniors I've worked with tell me they don't like the strong taste of broccoli. That's fair. But the good news is you don't need to eat mountains of it. Just a small serving a few times a week can already make a difference. And how you cook it matters. Boiling broccoli until it's mushy? That's like washing your clothes but pouring out half the soap. The nutrients leak into the water and disappear. The trick is to lightly steam or sauté it, keeping the crunch and locking in those liver-loving compounds. Want a tip to make it more enjoyable? Pair broccoli with a squeeze of lemon juice or a sprinkle of garlic. Not only does it taste fresher, but lemon and garlic also help your liver. Think of it as creating a detox trio. Broccoli sweeps, lemon brightens, garlic strengthens. It's like having a cleaning team instead of just one broom. Now let's talk about energy. Many seniors complain of afternoon fatigue, needing a nap just to get through the day. Sometimes it's not just age, it's your liver struggling under the load. When broccoli helps your liver clear toxins more efficiently, your blood runs cleaner, your energy flows smoother, and suddenly that 3 p.m. slump feels less like a crash and more like a gentle dip. So if you want one easy change this week, try this. Add a handful of steamed broccoli to your dinner plate at least 3 times. Think of it as giving your liver a green broom to sweep away the clutter of everyday life. Because the truth is, every time you choose broccoli, you're not just eating a vegetable. You're giving your liver a fighting chance to keep you feeling young inside. And remember this line, broccoli isn't just food. It's the housekeeper your liver has been waiting for. If broccoli is the broom for your liver, then Brussels sprouts are the tiny shields. These little green orbs may look like baby cabbages, but don't let their size fool you. They are packed with power, and for seniors, they can make a real difference in how well your liver holds up against daily wear and tear. Imagine your liver as a hard-working factory. Every day, it has to deal with waste, chemicals from food, and even side effects from medications. Over time, that factory gets rusty. Brussels sprouts act like protective armor, keeping the gears from grinding down too quickly. One of their secret weapons is the same family of compounds found in broccoli, glucosinolates, but in even higher amounts. That means they stimulate your liver to produce more detox enzymes, like giving your factory more workers on the line. Suddenly, the waste is processed faster, and the system runs smoother. But there's something special about Brussels sprouts that makes them stand out. They are particularly high in vitamin K and fiber. Vitamin K helps keep your blood healthy and flowing properly, which reduces the strain on your liver. Fiber, on the other hand, acts like a sponge in your digestive system, soaking up cholesterol and toxins so they never even reach your liver. Think of it as stopping the trash before it enters the factory. Fewer problems at the gate mean less stress inside. Now, many people avoid Brussels sprouts because they remember them as bitter or overcooked when they were kids. But here's the truth. When you cook them right, they can taste nutty, slightly sweet, and even delicious. The key is not to boil them into mush. Instead, try roasting them in the oven with a light drizzle of olive oil and a pinch of salt. The roasting brings out their natural sweetness, almost like caramelizing an onion. Suddenly, they're not the bitter villains of childhood dinners, but the crunchy, savory heroes your liver needs. For seniors, Brussels sprouts also bring something extra. They lower inflammation in the liver. You might not feel liver inflammation the way you feel knee pain, but it's there, quietly damaging cells. Left unchecked, it can speed up aging in your whole body. Brussels sprouts are like sending in firefighters to douse the hidden flames. Their antioxidants, including vitamin C and flavonoids, calm down that inflammation, protecting your liver cells so they last longer and work better. Here's another fun fact. Eating Brussels sprouts regularly can even help your body handle alcohol better. Now, I'm not saying this gives you permission to drink more, but it does mean your liver has a little more backup if you enjoy an occasional glass of wine. For many seniors, even small amounts of alcohol hit harder than before. Supporting your liver with these green shields can make a real difference in how your body responds. If you've been looking for a way to feel lighter, less bloated, or simply more energized after meals, this is where Brussels sprouts shine. By reducing the workload on your liver and preventing toxins from piling up, they free up your body to focus on energy, clarity, and healing. So here's a simple challenge. Next time you go grocery shopping, grab a small bag of Brussels sprouts. Roast them with olive oil, garlic, and maybe a sprinkle of Parmesan cheese. Then remember, with every bite, you're giving your liver a little shield, protecting it from the battles of aging. And keep this image in mind. Brussels sprouts may be small, but for your liver, they are like an army of tiny shields, standing guard every time you eat them. If broccoli is the broom and Brussels sprouts are the shields, then beets are the deep cleaning detergent for your liver and blood. Just look at them. That deep ruby red color isn't just for show. Nature often leaves clues in food about what they're good for, and beets are no exception. Their juice looks like blood, and in many ways, they help keep both your blood and your liver clean. As you age, your liver sometimes works slower at filtering toxins from your blood. That can leave you feeling heavy, sluggish, and even foggy in the mind. Beets step in like a flushing system, supporting your liver's natural detox process. The star compound here is called betaine. Again, no need to memorize the science. Think of betaine as the maintenance worker that helps your liver cells stay strong and keeps the doors of detox wide open. Without it, toxins can pile up inside your blood like garbage bags left too long on the curb. Beets also help your body produce nitric oxide, which improves blood flow. Imagine your veins and arteries as highways. With age, traffic slows down, sometimes even clogs up. Beets act like road workers who widen the lanes, letting blood flow more smoothly. For your liver, that means it gets the oxygen and nutrients it needs to keep working, instead of struggling in a traffic jam of thick, sluggish blood. Now, one thing seniors often complain about is fatigue. Why do I feel so drained even after a good night's sleep? The truth is, when your liver and blood aren't moving waste out efficiently, your energy tanks faster. Beets can help recharge that energy, not with caffeine or sugar, but by helping your cells use oxygen better. Many athletes drink beet juice before big competitions to improve stamina. For seniors, the benefit is gentler but just as important. More energy for your walks, your hobbies, or simply enjoying the day without feeling wiped out. Here's another bonus. Beets protect your liver from fatty buildup. As people get older, it's not uncommon for fat to start creeping into the liver, especially if you've enjoyed a lifetime of rich foods or still love your occasional fried snacks. Too much fat in the liver makes it sluggish, like trying to run a marathon while carrying heavy grocery bags. Beets help clear that buildup, lightening the load so your liver can breathe again. Some seniors worry about beets because of their sweetness. Yes, they are naturally sweet, but the sugar is balanced with fiber and nutrients, so it doesn't hit your blood sugar the same way candy does. Plus, the liver-friendly benefits far outweigh the worry, especially if you enjoy them roasted, steamed, or blended into soups. And let's not forget the color. Have you ever noticed your hands turning red when peeling a beet? That pigment, called beta-lane, is a powerful antioxidant. It's like paint that not only stains your fingers, but also coats your cells with protection against stress and aging. For your liver, it means extra armor against damage. So how can you enjoy them? Try roasting beets in the oven until they're tender, then slicing them into salads. Blend them into a smoothie with carrots and apples for a natural energy drink. Or simply steam them and drizzle a bit of olive oil. They're versatile, colorful, and surprisingly tasty when paired with the right flavors. The next time you feel tired or heavy after a meal, imagine what a serving of beets could do. They're not just vegetables. They're like a spa treatment for your liver and bloodstream, flushing out what doesn't belong and leaving you refreshed. Remember this, beets don't just feed you, they cleanse you, right down to the blood that keeps you alive. If beets are the bold, deep cleaning warriors of the liver, spinach is the gentle healer. This leafy green may look delicate, but don't be fooled. For seniors, spinach works like a soft hand on a sore back, soothing, calming, and restoring strength where it's been lost. Your liver, like the rest of your body, gets tired over the years. Decades of processing food, alcohol, medications, and toxins mean that liver cells can become damaged or weakened. Spinach steps in with one of the most important gifts nature can offer: chlorophyll. That's the natural green pigment that makes spinach such a vibrant color. In your body, chlorophyll acts like a sponge, soaking up toxins and neutralizing them before they cause harm. Think of it as a gentle cloth, wiping down a dusty shelf, leaving it clean without scratching the surface. Another quiet superpower of spinach is its richness in antioxidants, especially vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. These nutrients act like bodyguards around your liver cells, shielding them from damage. Every time your liver breaks down something harmful, whether it's pollutants from the air, residues from processed foods, or even side effects from necessary medications, free radicals are released. These little troublemakers can injure your cells, speeding up the aging process. Spinach surrounds those cells with protection, reducing the wear and tear. Seniors often tell me, "I'm worried about my digestion. I feel bloated, sluggish, and sometimes my stomach just doesn't sit right." Here's where spinach shines again. Its natural fiber helps keep your digestive system moving, which indirectly supports the liver. When waste leaves your body efficiently, your liver doesn't have to work overtime reprocessing toxins. It's like taking some of the workload off an already tired worker. One of the beautiful things about spinach is how versatile it is. You can toss it raw into a salad, blend it into a smoothie, sauté it lightly with garlic, or add it to soups. And because the taste is mild, it's easy to pair with almost anything. For seniors who don't enjoy strong-tasting vegetables like Brussels sprouts, spinach can be the perfect compromise. It's soft, mild, and comforting, almost like the comfort food of leafy greens, but with incredible health benefits. Another reason spinach is special for seniors is its iron and folate content. While it may not replace medical treatment for anemia or fatigue, it gives your blood a boost, which directly supports your liver. After all, the liver is deeply connected with your blood health. If your blood is weak, your liver feels the strain. By keeping your blood nourished, spinach helps your liver do its job with less struggle. And here's something many people don't realize. Spinach helps reduce fat buildup in the liver. As we mentioned with beets, fatty liver is a growing problem, especially with age. Spinach has compounds that encourage the liver to process fat more efficiently, preventing that dangerous buildup. Imagine spinach as the quiet assistant who keeps your desk organized so you don't get buried in paperwork. It may not grab attention, but it saves you from chaos. If you've ever felt worn down, as if your body is carrying too much weight inside, adding spinach regularly can make a difference. A handful in your morning smoothie, a few leaves in your omelet, or a side dish at dinner can slowly, gently help your liver feel lighter. So whenever you see those simple green leaves at the market, don't dismiss them as just another salad green. They are, in fact, the gentle healers, the soft touch your liver needs after years of hard work. Keep this picture in mind. Spinach is like a soft green blanket for your liver, wrapping it in care and letting it heal quietly from the inside. We've talked about the broom, broccoli, the shields, Brussels sprouts, the cleanser, beets, and the gentle healer, spinach. Now, it's time for the final two, kale and asparagus, the finishing touches in your liver's natural defense team. Together, they work like reinforcements, giving your body the extra push it needs to stay strong as you age. Let's start with kale. For many seniors, kale has only recently become popular, almost like a new kid on the block. But don't let the hype fool you. Kale has been around for centuries, valued in old European kitchens for its hearty leaves and powerful nutrients. What makes kale so special for your liver is its incredible density of vitamins and antioxidants. It's like a concentrated package of protection. Kale is packed with vitamin K, vitamin C, and compounds called flavonoids. These don't just support your immune system, they actively reduce stress on your liver. Imagine your liver as a soldier on the battlefield of aging. Every meal, every toxin, every medication is another arrow coming its way. Kale steps in with a shield so strong it helps your liver deflect those arrows instead of absorbing them. Over time, this means fewer injuries and more resilience. Another quiet superpower of kale is its ability to encourage bile production. Bile is the fluid your liver makes to digest fats. Without enough bile, your digestion feels heavy, greasy meals sit longer, and your liver works harder. Kale helps stimulate that bile, making it easier to break down fat and prevent fatty buildup inside the liver. Think of it as oiling the gears of a machine so they spin smoothly instead of grinding to a halt. Now, let's move to asparagus. If kale is the heavy armor, asparagus is the repair crew. Those long green spears don't just look elegant on your plate. They carry powerful compounds that act like antioxidants, particularly glutathione. You don't need to remember the name. Just picture it as one of the strongest cleansers your body can make. Glutathione is like the liver's personal bodyguard, sweeping in to neutralize toxins before they can cause damage. Asparagus is also a natural diuretic, which means it helps your body flush out excess salt and waste through urine. For seniors who struggle with bloating, swelling in the legs, or fluid retention, this is a gentle way to ease the burden. And every time your kidneys and liver work together to remove waste, it's less weight your body has to carry inside. There's even more. Asparagus has been shown to help ease the after effects of alcohol. Seniors often find that one glass of wine leaves them feeling heavier than it used to. Asparagus contains compounds that help the liver break down alcohol faster, reducing the strain and supporting recovery. Again, this doesn't mean you should drink more, but it does mean your body gets a little extra help when you do. Cooking these two vegetables doesn't have to be complicated. Kale can be sautéed lightly with olive oil and garlic, added to soups, or even baked into crispy chips for a healthy snack. Asparagus tastes wonderful when roasted with a drizzle of olive oil and a squeeze of lemon. Both are easy to add to your weekly meals without fuss. And here's the final point. When you combine all 6 vegetables, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, beets, spinach, kale, and asparagus, you're not just eating for today. You're building a daily habit that keeps your liver clean, strong, and resilient for the years ahead. Your energy improves, your digestion feels lighter, and your whole body thanks you for giving it the natural support it's been craving. So the next time you sit down to eat, picture your liver. It's been working tirelessly for you for over 60 years. Cleaning, filtering, protecting. Doesn't it deserve a little care in return? These 6 vegetables are not just food. They're gifts to your liver, tools to help it keep you going strong. And here's the closing thought. Your liver has never asked for much, just the right fuel. Give it these 6 vegetables and it will repay you every single day with energy, clarity, and life.